The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. Got it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Memphis with the run. Anthony Davis swats it. Grizzlies get it back. Short jumper misses. LeBron into the front court. 2-point advantage. He gets it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Jones with it, trailing by 4. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Rondo into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Here's Cousins. Jumper's good.
Oh, the defense has to be so deflated on this one. You played great D for 23 seconds.
Memphis, they've got it. No good. Into the front court comes Rondo. Up 6. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. DeMarcus Cousins, 2 for 2. That's what you want. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
Here's Rondo with it. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. A drive down the lane.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
And 2 for AD.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Knocked loose. Deep 2 there, won't go. First quarter is complete with the Lakers in command. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Grizzlies ball. Knocked loose. Jones with it. Down a bundle. Has a look. And Davis there to grab the rebound.
I'm here. I got ball.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Knocked loose. Curling inside. Anthony Davis sends it away. DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 3 in this first half.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Knocked loose. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Nice pass to set things up. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
4-3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Jones with it. His guys down big. Tyreke Evans to the basket.
You see, this game is just like the game of life. It is filled with ebbs and flows. Reek came in with such high expectations, but then struggled to see his own potential for years. But with the right change of scenery, he puts you into a time machine, and all of a sudden, he's right back to where he was a decade ago.
Jones with it. Looking to make something happen. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Anthony Davis with the block. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Rondo had to rush that one, and it's no good. Rondo had to force that one, but it's no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. LeBron James. He's now 5 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Lakers have it. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Anthony Davis sends it away. Ooh, 5 now. LeBron with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
It goes down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Memphis with the rock. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Rondo. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
James into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Throws it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Evans driving to the basket, but a shot won't go. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And you're allowed 2 steps after you pick the basketball up. It doesn't matter which feet you step with, but 2 counts.
The pass set it all up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
James had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Memphis, they've got it. Tough make through traffic.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
James had to force that one, but it's no good. James, he got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And scores. Strong take.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
For 3, they have to keep him in their grasp.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
From the painted area, won't go down. Fires the 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Short jumper off the mark. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The assist from number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins rejects it. Anthony Davis pins it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age.
And a putback slam.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
It's James. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Here's a chance from long range. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Rondo with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Jones with it. He'll run the offense. Goes reverse to lay it in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Cousins. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Cousins had to rush that. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
It's Grizzlies ball. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Easy pass to the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
In the basket, good at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Stuffs it down with authority. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Cousins. Good for 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
For Los Angeles. For Memphis.
Free throws up and perfect. And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Match up.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
James. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Fires the 3, had to rush that one, and it's no good. 20-footer at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all Arco.